chapter 20 of Genesis, verse 1. And Abraham journeyed from thence toward the south country, and dwelled between Kadesh and Shur, and sojourned in Gerar. And Abraham said of Sarah, his wife, She is my sister. And Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent and took Sarah. Here we go again. But God came to Abimelech in a dream by night and said to him, Behold, thou art but a dead man, for the woman which thou hast taken, for she is a man's wife. Interesting, she was Abraham's half-sister, and Abraham had done this before, given half a lie, that saying he's his sister. But both times, God dealt with those men that would have taken her to be his wife. God's looking out for Abraham and Sarah, even though they're not always looking out for themselves. Verse 4, But Abimelech had not come near her, but he said, Lord, wilt thou slay also a righteous nation? Said he not unto me, She is my sister? And she herself said, He is my brother. In the integrity of my heart and innocency of my hands I have done this. And God said to him in a dream, Yea, I know that thou did this in the integrity of the heart, for I also withheld thee from sinning against me. Therefore suffer I thee not to touch her. Now therefore restore the man his wife, for he is a prophet, and he shall pray for thee, and thou shalt live. And if thou restore not, know thou that thou shalt surely die, thou and all that are thine. Notice God spoke to him in a dream. I've alluded to some of the times when men talk to God, it's in visions and sometimes dreams. I'm not all sure there's that much difference. Maybe even in a bright day when an avatar is there, it's a vision. At any rate, verse 8, Therefore Abimelech rose early in the morning and called all his servants and told all these things in their ears, and the men were sore afraid. Then Abimelech called Abraham and said unto him, What hast thou done unto us? And what have I offended thee, that thou hast brought on me and on my kingdom a great sin? Thou hast done deeds unto me that ought not to be done. And Abimelech said to Abraham, What sawest thou that thou hast done this thing? And Abraham said, Because I thought, surely the fear of God is not in this place, and they will slay me for my wife's sake. Boy, do men ever still make excuses. And yet indeed she is my sister. She is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife. Okay, I had a reason. She really was my sister. And it came to pass, when God caused me to wander from my father's house, that I said unto her, This is thy kindness which thou shalt show unto me at every place, whither we shall come. Say of me, He is my brother. And Abimelech took sheep and oxen and manservants and women servants and gave them to Abraham, and restored him Sarah his wife. And Abimelech said, Behold, my land is before thee, dwell where it pleaseth thee. And unto Sarah he said, Behold, I have given thy brother 1,000 pieces of silver. Behold, he is to thee a covering of thy eyes, and to all that are with thee, and with all other. Thus she was reproved. Is your brother? He called him her brother. I want you to notice the blessings of these people. They received blessings they didn't deserve, I suppose, because of the seed line, the seed promise. A lot of folks in the Middle East, Old Testament Jews, people that are Jewish of blood, of that nation of people, they even now they tend to think that they're special people that deserve special privileges. They got a lot of special privileges in the Old Testament because Christ would come through them, and God took special care of these people. And a lot of that's what you see here. It's kind of baffling. Who was a good guy here and who was a bad guy here? Showing Abraham and Sarah, and yet they received blessings and benefits. Verse 17, So Abraham prayed unto God, and God healed Abimelech and his wife and his maidservants, and they bare children. For the Lord had fast closed up all the wombs of the house of Abimelech because of Sarah, Abraham's wife. That's just startling to us, isn't it? chapter 20 of Genesis. Thank you.